Hello, my name is Lucia Ellis, and I am taking the Introduction to Business course, and this is my presentation on doing business in Thailand. So I'm going to be discussing a little bit the differences in the culture in Thailand and how someone as a business owner or business conductor in Canada would be able to go over to Thailand to do business effectively. So the reason that I chose Thailand over any other country is because I have a connection with someone who is Thai, my uncle, and I have always wanted to learn more about the culture there, and this was a great way to call him up, have a chat, and get some very insightful points about Thailand and the business culture there from someone who knows all about it. So my uncle is Professor Adipole Bonik Supapol, and he is a professor of business at the Zurich School of Business at York University. So it was a great opportunity for me to be able to discuss with him his experience and his teachings when it comes to the culture differences between Canada and Thailand. So to start off, you have decided that you have something of value to offer the market in Thailand. Or perhaps you'd like to focus production of a product there and use resources in Thailand. Whatever it is, you will be interacting with an entirely different culture and want to make a good impression on whoever you are working with. And I would like to discuss a little bit the differences between the Western idea of business and the Eastern idea of business are quite different. And we're working with somewhere on the other side of the world, so it is very, very different. The Western idea of business is often based on the lowest price, short-term solutions, fast success. We want to make money and we want to do it quickly. Eastern countries tend to focus on long-term business relationships. The best way to enter any kind of business in Thailand or business relationship in Thailand is to know someone who knows someone. And obviously that is easier said than done, but you want to get an in if you are making friends down there and wanting to get into a business. They want to know who you are. They want to be able to get research on you, and you'll have good recommendations to get in with your future business partners if they know someone that they can talk to about you. So obviously that is easier said than done, but that will apparently get you a lot further than just opting to do business with strangers or someone who does not know you. Once you are hired and have had good recommendations, the patron-client relationship is so important, and the patron is so loyal to the client and vice versa that they even help each other out in personal situations. For example, if a maid lost a family member and had to stop working and was short on money for the funeral, the owner of the house would help pay for the funeral for their maid because they are so loyal to each other. And that is what you do, is these people you work with are like your family. Now let's bring that relationship of the client patron and the people that you were working with into a business setting. So you would not want to fly to Thailand and meet a potential partner, then pitch a contract in the same day. They would turn you down, as you obviously don't care about them as a person, or personally them and their family and their business. You are focused on your business venture and the money that you were able to make. So the correct way to enter a business relationship is to set aside at least a week or more to get friendly with the person that you are hoping to enter business with. You will go out to dinner with them, you will play golf, you will have meetings throughout the day, go to lunch, and if they decide that they trust you, they will invite you to dinner at their family home and you will meet their family. You will discuss your values and beliefs. They'll get to know you even more. And if their father is there, you will address him as Phao, which means father in Thai, just as a sign of respect and again how close family is. It's important in the business side of things as well. And if all goes well, you will proceed with your contracts and business plan. While in business meetings, once you have had the contract, you are in a partnership, it is important to never lose face. Getting angry and raising your voice or calling people out if they've made a mistake is considered extremely disrespectful. Any issues discussed should be discussed calmly, one-on-one. Cockiness or arrogance won't get you anywhere either. You're supposed to always remain humble and patient because you are the one with lots to learn about this country. They are the experts, and they will always have the upper hand in that regard. The last thing to keep in mind when you were doing business in Thailand is that these Thai people, they see this as a long-term working relationship. It is very rare to cut ties completely or say, if someone were to wrong you, to say, I am never working with that person again. They are never allowed in this business. We are never working together. It just doesn't happen. They have a saying that my uncle taught me, which translated to English as roughly, if a stick were to fall, you can walk over the stick. But if a person were to fall, don't walk over them because they can always get back up. There's always the chance to work with someone again in the future. You want to keep those ties as healthy as possible regardless of the way things ended, because that person could help you and be so helpful to you in the future, and you just never know. So basically, to sum it up, is the family and the business are on the same level. Everything has to be even, and it's just a sign of respect there. And also to keep in mind that it is a 24-hour flight. You're going to have about 12 hours of jet lag, and there would be a lot of work that you would have to do over there to make sure that you are as involved in your company as possible. So that would be the last thing to think about. So thank you very much for listening. It was a pleasure to chat with my uncle some more about his work, his business, and Thailand. And thank you very much.